I have been. When I was registering at the Stanford Hospital. I thought it was very magnanimous. They have a little placard, and you point to your language, like a code,
Yeah.
and that will tell you that you're going to get a translator. There was 20 of them. Called them. When I call my pharmacy, the first thing I hear is in Spanish. That I can push a button and get everything in. My point is that this is a very kind, magnanimous country. And whatever language you are, we bent over backward at the cost annually of billions of dollars. If you want to look at our ballots in California, it's like the Tower of Babel. There's like 8 different languages. But my point is this: voting, hospitals, civic duties, uh, legal things, education. We get all these different languages. And then this guy comes from Puerto Rico, and he says to the American people, who offer all of its minority residents who are not proficient in English, 10% of the population, 30, 40 million people, America says we don't want to disenfranchise you or hurt you or don't give you a full experience. So not only do you have your language, cable TVs in your own language, but for official business and for matters of your health and security, we're going to give you complete translation. And given all that, this guy will not even offer a translation to 90% of America that, you know, that can't understand a word he says. And then he wants to put this in the idea that he's cutting edge, and he's going to go grab his genitals and do all this pornographic stuff and speak in Spanish. And no, you know what would be really cutting edge? That would make him very unpopular and heroic if he said halfway through, I want to just say something in English. I know all of you are around your football screens. I love this country. This is you treat people whose language is not English far better than any other country treats non-speakers of that official language. If you go to Mexico, if you go to Puerto Rico, which is a Commonwealth of the United States, if you go to any country, you do not get the attention if you're Chinese, or if you're Filipino, or if you're African dialect, or if you're Japanese, that this country gives. And I just wanted to point that out. That would be a wonderful, and everybody would get angry at him.
Yeah.
But he acted like he was heroic. He was obsequious. He was just doing what we expected he'd do.
Well, sure.